What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, well, as you guys know, we've been stuck on this wave right here, the Valkyrie wave, for quite a bit. So today, we're going to do a little science. What we are going to do is we're going to jump over to this Doom Terminator Vulcan, and we're going to use an artifact that is rarely ever used. Wildfire Torch. Now, this does give a ton of precision, which probably puts him way over the precision cap at this point. I don't even know. Yeah, we can definitely do without precision here at this point. Maybe go for some additional holy damage or something like that so that we don't go crazy over the precision cap. HP, and importantly, 70% reduced dot received. And what does Valkyrie and Flame Strike do? They put insanely crazy dots. What it also does is it converts 80% of the damage from active or basic attacks into a dot. Just know that this dot is not reduced by 70%. It's weird. You'd think it would do that. It actually doesn't. Each time receiving damage by 20% of the converted damage over, of course, 4 rounds. The converted dot won't be affected by any effects. Again, that's just, I don't understand why they didn't do that. This could have been such an amazing artifact, even for like going up against non-dot builds. Like, maybe I can get them to take this part out. Maybe Wildfire Torch could be even more useful, but we're going to give it a try. We're going to see if we can make it work. So I think we're going to leave everything else the same with like this energy feed style setup. Because I think what we decided was that we just had no chance with the current build. We're still going to go for the crazy CC chance here, I think. But we're going to try to keep him going. I want you across from a flame strike. Let's give it a shot. Again, I have no clue if this is actually going to work or not. Let's just roll the dice, see what happens. It would be nice if it actually did make it so that he could survive. Now, he already procced, it looks, which is kind of scary. We need all these actives go off so we can get another active off with you, but it doesn't look like it's happening. But what that does allow us to do is last long enough for our Vulcan to at least get a single attack off, whereas previously with a crown, he kind of wasn't. We'll have to see how this plays out. Lock down all of them. That's going to be a lot of damage. Ooh, not getting an active in round 1 feels bad. I think what we need to do is we need to try to speed up all of our other heroes so that they feed the energy potentially for like a round 1 active. Maybe we should drop our Betty, but like she just prevents so many attacks from going off. Wonder if we need the Doom Terminator Vulcan to go first. So Betty is becoming quickly an issue. Maybe what we need to do for Betty is, I don't know, because getting the CC off really does remove a lot of damage because these Valkyries hit so hard, even with their basic attacks. You can see how much damage it did. Just so hard to avoid it, although this is a good situation where you can kind of see us not. Oh my gosh, yeah. I think we need to make our Vulcan faster again. I think that's going to be like the only hope that works here is we need to slow you back down. And in reality, I wish there was a way to make him not fear the enemy. That would be amazing. Although, no, I put him in the front row. I guess I could do that. No, back row is still safer. Speed is the issue. 2293, 2280. We'll go like speedy. Honestly, at this point, you might as well have a Demon Bell as well. Speedy. I think this will work. I think it will. Probably need to get Dot Purify at least on you. What was this speed again? It was 2293. So unless we go to like, I think this might be faster. Yeah, so that's safe, that's safe. We could go potentially faster here as well. And just try to get all these Demon Bell energy feeds off first so that it feeds energy into him. Which would be smart. And again, I want him to attack before you. Maybe? I mean, it definitely is helping his survivability. I guess we could build a second one. On like Lord of Fear Aspen as well. I kind of want him to get an active off. So yeah, see, now he's going to have energy for a round 1 active. But it's pretty weak. actually really weak. So maybe, man, I don't know the answer. Like, because round 1 actives are so weak. I guess maybe we go full crowns instead then? Again, yeah, it's such a weak active, and if we're going for something survivability wise, we want him to get like a strong round 2 active. However, that was interesting. That was a really interesting line of play. Let's just go to a crown on everybody instead then. Let's go back to crowns, so everybody has a little bit more survivability to them here. Maybe they can take a few extra hits, and we'll go for a really strong round 2 active on him. Which does mean I kind of want him going first now, so that there's a less chance that we get seed, right? So we kind of want to now swap everything back to the way we had it previously, where we were going for more damage here. Again, we should probably just run Dot Purify on everybody at this point, just to be safe. And go tanky mode on these heroes here. That's fine. That's fine. Go back to a holy stone. There, and there. And then the last one here, we'll do the same thing. Go here, here, here. And we'll just slow them all back down so that he at least gets his attack off first. There's a good chance that the round 2 active might do a ton of damage. And then beyond that, maybe other heroes can finish targets off. Again, we still want Betty to CC everybody. But we are taking a lot of hits now by not giving her an energy artifact. It does make her tankier. Oh, that feels really bad. That feels really bad. I don't know. Maybe for her, we do something special where we give her like a mirror. Maybe. Maybe that's good. Oh, it's so sketchy how this works out, I swear. We do need some RNG as well for, I think, our Vulcan to just not get hit early on. There's gonna be that. Ah, you know what? You know what I want? Man, this is gonna sound weird. This is gonna sound really weird, but I really want her to die. I like really want her to just get like KO'd here. It sounds weird, but I want her to get her initial hit off, but I don't want her to get an active off following the core proc. Does that make any sense? I guess that doesn't work because that just means she doesn't get to even survive a single hit. Either way, she's gonna have the energy, it feels like. Unless I put her in a different slot, which is possible. Yeah, because these Valkyries getting actives off would be the death of us anyway. Yeah, see, the can't let them get attacks off. Okay, so we need to at least make her offensive, but she is definitely going to need Unbending Will in order to potentially tank a hit. Hoping we can figure this out with this torch, though. It seems promising. It could be such a good artifact. Okay, so now we just need to keep them locked down. He's getting annihilated before he can do anything. Maybe it was better running Aspen with energy. I don't know. Somehow he keeps getting hit and he's not blocking. And it's really triggering me here. My guess is, does Valkyrie have precision or something like that? I know by default, a lot of these heroes do have it. What do we have here? Damage reduction, crit chance, holy damage. You just go for like more block chance here. Honestly, I kind of just want to go back to Melodic, maybe. I mean, maybe 2 torches would be optimal, but it just feels like the fact that we don't get rid, or you can't reduce the dot that you're adding to yourself from direct damage. It just seems like such an oversight. This is good. This is not bad. Okay. That's some, okay, wait, this is kind of working. This is kind of working. It's just not enough damage to win. It's just not enough. Like, the strategy now works, it's just we don't have the oomph to make it happen. And we don't really have a way to kind of heal back up because as you see, Valkyries are literally one-shotting us here. Like, they are literally one-shotting us. Man, this is annoying. And there's like, that's the other thing. It's like, if we could just lock them down every round with Betty, that would be awesome. But the fact that our CCing them means that we take damage is like the worst thing possible. Because that's one thing that we're not reducing because, oh man, it seems like it's not as good as a crown. Because at least the crown reduces the dot damage, like, or the initial hit. Ah, man, this is so triggering. I wish we could just find a solution to this. I've seen people make this artifact work. However, I just don't think it's going to work for us. Betty is like our answer and the biggest pain in the butt in this scenario, completely possible. Like, she's the solution to not take a crazy amount of damage in round one. But then, well, that's promising right there. I like what just happened. Problem is we're not going to get any healing. Oh, if she had a basic attack and Natalia had a basic, that could have been really huge. But I kind of like Betty dying round one before she gets her active off. See, I just wish she didn't get this off because it almost kills us every single time. Okay, this is kind of interesting. This is interesting. I mean, I feel like if I run it enough times, it might work. And it does seem like we're getting better results with Torch than we were with, like, an energy artifact or Golden Crown. We've previously shown this one off, and it's been really sketchy. I wonder. I kind of wonder if we could do something and put him in the first slot so that if for some reason the flame strikes get their basic attack off, it'll give him a shield because he'll block. But again, not happening. Honestly, I'm wondering if we just need to take her completely out of the equation at this point. Oh my goodness, it's so painful. Maybe Betty is just like, it's just too much crowd control. But again, now we're gonna have to take so many hits here. I mean, the shields might help actually, but like Unbending Will, we just lost all of our layers of Unbending Will, which means he's just gonna melt now. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely worse. Man, I don't know. This is interesting. The torch, like, it helps certain parts of this fight and hinders you in other parts of the fight. Like right there, that just converted a lot of it over, so now we have a shield. Now if the flame strikes would have hit us, that would have been great, but now the flame strike's taken away Unbending Will layers, which sucks. And you see everybody gets to attack, which means round 2 is going to really suck for us because these flame strikes get active skills off before we get to attack. That becomes a big issue. However, maybe we have enough shielding at this point. I kind of hope. That's interesting. Kind of surviving now. Question is if we have enough oh god, there we go. There goes a whole team. I don't imagine us having a strong enough attack with our Vulcan. Yeah, I see. The only other thing I can think, like, can't really. I don't think we can get away without balanced strike. The only thing I can think is just going like back to like really offensive mode. Just like, I don't even know. I don't know if we can do this. This might be a little suspicious here. Going away from the damage reduction, but the thing is, we just need to get we just need to get those shields going for hyperspace on our Ilamok on our Vulcan. He instantly procced right there, just from passive damage from that stun. think he's gonna be way too squishy, but we will get an attack off, I think. We'll see. He's not taking much damage from the flame strike, so they're not much of an issue. Just those darn oh my god, I forgot the Valkyrie still got to attack. Oh my goodness. She had a slow on her. I thought we were like home free there. Let's give it a couple attempts. Again, this is gonna be a longer attempt video, as I love doing. But we'll see how this turns out. He's already hurt. Again, he procced Unbending before getting shields, which is not great. I think maybe putting him back slot 1 and hoping the Valkyries just don't hit him is going to be the answer. Oh, the slow's coming from the Asmodel now. That's interesting. There's no way our Lord of Fear Aspen can do anything here, I don't think. Again, Valkyrie's just that one weird one. It's like we can't get past without crowd control in a lot of these game modes, but then like he needs that crowd control in order to make things work. I don't think substituting anyone else in would really help. Maybe Freya? Maybe? I think she might have a Demon Bell on her, honestly, so she might die immediately. Oh, wait! We didn't proc! That is awesome! So now we have some shielding, and we still have Unbending Will left, which is exactly what we needed. Please don't CC a single Valkyrie this round. Aspen, Ilamak, I'm looking at you too. Good. That looks exactly what we wanted there, kind of. I think. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. We're taking lots of damage now. He hasn't procced yet though, which again is the key here. We're taking a lot of that direct damage and converting it into damage over time. Man. I'm gonna change you to a crown. I think I still like the way he's built. I think I do. A little bit more squishy. Put you back in. The healing kind of helps. Honestly, I'm going to try him in slot 1. The goal here is for none of the Valkyries to hit him, or if they do, only one of them hits him. And then we block a bunch of attacks, and the Flame Strikes just give him a bigger shield. That's my goal right here. So block, block, block. We get a bigger shield. We actually get a round 1 active, which is interesting. We may get a round 2 active as well. See if he gains any energy from capping anything. Doesn't look like it. A little sketchy. Yeah, it's a little much. Again, he got the shield. I like that. Eesh, don't like that. Because now we're not going to block it. Well, no, we don't block anything. We just lose Unbending Will. Nah, never mind. I don't like this slot 1 because he gets too much energy. I want a big round 2 active from both heroes. I don't want round 1 damage. I think. I think. Flame Strikes don't seem to be much of an issue for us, though. So let's do this. Let's do that. We'll do like 1 or 2 more attempts. We can't do it. We'll just call it for now. But it definitely is a better attempt. I'll say that much. That really sucked because Valkyrie got stunned and that procced our Vulcan immediately. So he has no more Unbending Will. That was probably the worst luck we could possibly have. Like, legitimately the worst luck we could possibly have because he's full out offensive here. Unless we want to go with something more offensive and just hope to the RNG gods that he doesn't get hit. But the torch feels like we need that survivability, that very unique survivability that comes from this type of wave. I don't think we've procced yet, which is good. Still, there's the unbending will. Oh, but that actually gave us a full shield from Natalia, which I do like. He's got full shields again, which is promising. Ooh, if he can get to one more active somehow, this could be good. Hopefully he gets energy end of round. He did not. I don't know if he can survive, but Ilamok's still alive. He's close. It might be possible. I'm going to probably run my macro just to see if we can beat this, so I'm not going to have it recorded, sadly, but there's a chance this could work. So let's see how this goes. Maybe, just maybe, Wildfire Torch has a use for us. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know if you've used a certain combination of heroes for this wave specifically, and I'll see you guys next time.